Hi, it's Donna Heifel with Corplite TV. This week we're going to talk about harnessing the power of conversation. As I have been thinking about Corplite and the direction that we're going, and the fact that we talk about sales and service and customer experience and leadership, I started thinking about, what is the true passion that I have that kind of weaves through all those things. And what I realized was it is the energy found in the power of conversation, because that's where relationships are built. That's where influence occurs. So you've got to start with a point of energy and attention to energize yourself and others to really get these conversations going. You know what happens when you don't pay attention to something? You know what happens when you don't give it your energy? This is sad. This was my palm tree. Just a few months ago, they were green and they were in this room and they looked great, and I forgot to water them. This is what happens when we lose attention, even with other people in relationships. And I want to tell you a story. I was thinking about a time, I was much younger, I was a teenager, I was faced with a long Saturday and nothing to do, and then I got a call, and my father was actually a minister, and I got a call from someone in the youth group, and they said, "We need you to come out today because we're going out to this woman's house. She's in her 80s, she can't clean up her yard and her house, and she needs help." Well, I've got to tell you, for a teenager, that did not sound like the most exciting plan, but being the preacher's kid, I had to go. So I was like, all right. So we got to church, and I was just kind of bummed out because I was thinking about playing tennis or hanging out with my friends, and I just had no energy. The whole day was blah. So anyway, we arrive at this woman's house. The yard is a disaster. The inside of the house is not so much messy because she didn't try to clean it. She was just incapable of it physically, and her husband had passed away. So we get there, and so we start cleaning. And I've got to tell you, this little lady came out in her wheelchair, and she was so thrilled to have us there. And she said, my house used to be really clean, and my husband kept my yard perfect, and we always kept things really picked up, and I just want you to know it didn't always look like this, but I'm so glad you're here. And as we continued to clean, she brought out some lemonade and some stale little cookies that she probably had forever, but it's all she had to share. And she gave us snacks, and her face just lit up because we were there to help her. And we probably put 4 hours worth of work in. And as we were getting ready to leave, the tears were just streaming down her face. And she said, "Thank you all so much for being here and helping me do this, and just for spending time with me today." And in that moment, I realized that the most important thing that we did was we came and we connected with this person. And we talked to her, and we talked about what she used to have, and the family that used to live in that house, and what the house used to look like. And it was so much more than just restoring that house and cleaning it up. It was about connecting with this incredible woman that as a teenager I would have never chosen to interact with. She was older, and I didn't feel I had anything in common with her until we talked. And so what I really want you to start thinking about is where you derive energy is from conversations with other people. And as we move forward over the next few weeks, I'm going to talk a lot more about harnessing that power and really going the direction that you want to go, because that's where influence lies. And by the way, that's where your energy is. If you're feeling unenergized, it's because you're not connecting with people. And it might be because you're spending so much time wondering where you should be going, you're not helping somebody else get where they need to go. And that's where the power is. So thank you so much for being with us this week. We will continue to talk about this over the next few weeks, so please come back each week and see our new updated workshops at Corplite TV, where we believe in the power of light and where we believe in harnessing the power of conversation. Thank you so much.